New deck alert, new deck alert. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2023 to you. Today we are reviewing a new deck. It's called the Iyami Oracle. It's by Aminat Aladipu. Based on the Iyami. The Iyami is part of Aminat's culture, tradition. I've had it for a couple months. I've had a chance to really get into it, connect with the deck and the energies. It's absolutely beautiful. The images are stunning. It comes with a beautiful guidebook, beautifully laid out. Each card, it has the image of the card and then the breakdown of the meaning. There's a quote that comes with on each page for each card. It goes into describing the card, the symbolism, and then you have a message. This oracle deck was designed to illustrate Yoruba traditional spirituality, the triple goddess archetype in Yoruba culture, and to showcase Yoruba art. I created this oracle deck as a vehicle to demonstrate that at our essence, all human civilizations are one. So let me just say this much. In Iyami and in Yoruba culture, their system is completely different from oracle cards or tarot cards or that system. But Aminat, when I met up with Aminat, she was explaining to me how even though there is a separation between the systems, there is still an intermingling. The energies, the archetypes, there's still a marriage somewhat. When I'm reading with these cards, I'm not saying that a particular Orisha is coming through and giving me a message. It's based on the energies, the qualities, lessons that are connected to the specific Orisha that we can apply to our lives. As it is said, the creator, Olodumare, gave Iyami the role of custodians to the universe. Collectively, they're known as Iyami, my mother, or Ewan Iyami, our mothers. It's about the feminine principle. It's understanding that everything comes from the feminine. Everything comes from the mother, the great mothers. Aminat stated in the introduction, she didn't only want to create this deck to showcase the culture of Yoruba, but also to showcase the art of Yoruba. Each card was actually created from a piece of art. So what she did was she worked with 3 artists, and those 3 artists painted all of the images that you see on each of the cards. So there's a richness that comes through. And if you see the cards, they're so vibrant. And imagine that this is a replica of a painting. And I found that beautiful. I found that interesting. As far as the cardstock, it has such a beautiful texture. It's almost like a suede or velvet texture on both sides. Beautiful, vivid images. The cards are about 4 by 5, 4 inches by 5. So they're actually quite large cards. And they're so pliable. Like they bend beautifully without creasing at the same time, which I love. The guidebook also has that very velvety suede type texture to it, just as vibrant as the cards. Okay, so this is the fun part. I'll show you each card. Like I said, it's 44 cards. So we'll go through each one. The first one is Aje Dudu. And what I love is it's beautiful on both sides. She did a really great job. The artist did a really beautiful job with this. Second card is Aje Pupa, the mother. Aje Funfun, the maiden. Obaluaye, the healer. Oshun Olawa, the beauty. Have Eshu Odara, the messenger. Akbaru, the helper. Oranmila, the teacher. Yansun, the mother of change. Have Ori, the godhead. This is one of my favorites. Alarico, the mystic. Asalu, the mother of sound. Egungun, the ancestors. This is one of my favorites as well. It's beautiful. We have Age, the abundance. Ada and Ibe. I hope I'm saying these names correctly. Eren Denlugun, the oracle. Have Yemaya, the great mother. Iruri, invocation. And there's so much depth as well to the images. When you start to look deeper, you look at the details. It's so much to pull from, to look to feel, to get your message. Odidere, the triumph. Ibehi, the divine twins. Aleye, the bird power. Ojumo Ire, the rising. Yemese, total defeat. Olohu Merin de Logun, celebration. We have Fitila, Obatala's light. Uni, the enemy. Moj Elewi, the heartbreak. Moj Elewi. Shango and Oya, the divine couple. Tyre TB, the self. Tyre TB, the self. Eruba, the maiden. Orisun, the source. Logun Ede, the hunter. Osuranga, the foundation. Odua, the peacemaker. Aimodoe, the wise one. Iyalode, the guardian. Igun, the vulture. Or Aigun, the vulture. Ayake, the fortress. Olokun, the wealth. Oba Asabo, the protector. That's one of my favorites as well. We have Oyela, Eureka. Aye Akamara, the Genesis. Osayin, the herbalist. Osumare, the rainbow. 44 beautiful cards, beautiful, vivid, sacred images. Since all of these are paintings, I am sure at some point Amanat will be looking to do an art exhibit. That would be amazing. The artists that created the paintings are Uluwanbe Amadou, Aiduwu Emmanuel, and Julius Olelekan Adeyemi. Those are the names of the artists. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so I'm going to pull a card, get a message. What I want y'all to do is clear your minds. Think about what you want to know. If there's a question that you have, let's see what comes through. And what I love about this, because 3, I don't know if you've been watching me long enough, you might notice that 3 is my number. I tend to do things in 3s, and 3 is a number that is significant to the Iyami as well, and to this deck. So I absolutely connected on that level as well. Okay, let's see, what's the message? Okay, well, we got two cards. So we have the Ibehi, the Divine Twins, Ibehi. And we have Imodoye, the Wise One. So I'm going to read the short messages for those cards. Alright, so the Ibehi, the Divine Twins. So that, like I said, it has a quote at the top that's relevant to the message. Then she breaks down the images, what the image has, the symbolism, and then we get the message. All right, so I'll read that to you. So Ibehi, the Divine Twins. Nature does nothing uselessly. Aristotle. In the middle of the town square, there is excitement in the air as the community gathers to celebrate Ibehi. Space is given to the guests of honor, twin girls dressed finery, red and white in color. The men beat their drums as everyone dances ecstatically. Ibehi represents twins, divinity, good fortune. Symbolism, Ibehi. The birth of twins is believed to be sacred children in Yoruba culture. Twins, or Ibehi, are seen as a good omen. They are one soul manifesting with their spiritual double. Red and white clothes symbolize their connection to Shango. The embedded cowrie shell symbolizes the good fortune ushered in Ibehi. The message, good news coming in pairs, renew vigor towards creative ventures, material gains. Love that. Okay, so good news coming in pairs, renew vigor towards creative ventures, material gains. And I feel like that's so relevant, especially now with all the planets are out of retrograde. We don't have any retrograde planets until the 21st of April. So today is the 30th of January. So between now and April, the end of April, it's like all systems go. So that really does match with the energy collectively. All right, so let's look at the Imodoye, the Wise One. So here we have Imodoye. And we have, like failure, chaos contains information that can lead to knowledge, even wisdom. Toni Morrison. Okay. She sits cross-legged on a water lettuce atop the water. Eyes closed as a red parrot feather rests on her third eye. She holds white staff with a bell-shaped top. Her open right hand shows a water lily. Imodoye represents knowledge and wisdom. Symbolism. Imodoye, knowledge becomes wisdom, is this initiate state of consciousness as she overcomes water by not sinking to the bottom. The color white, water lily, and red feather denote her status as a new initiate. The staff symbolizes Obatala, the deity of wisdom. She has a full concept of self, thereby learns the secret to overcoming nature. Water represents her emotions and spirit. So the message here is learning from the past, applied knowledge is wisdom. So really it's like from you going through all that you've gone through to get to this point, what might have felt like failures or challenges or missteps or feeling stagnant, whatever you went through, wherever your journey took you, it's allowed you now to build. You know what works and what doesn't. You know what to leave behind and what to take forward. And your dedication as well, your dedication of faith is allowing the good fortune to come through. And not just one-off, but coming in pairs. So you're getting messages, two things coming, and there is gain, there's fortune. You're receiving your fortune, and wisdom is part of that fortune. Wisdom is part of that fortune. I love that. Let's see. Out of curiosity was at the bottom for Akbaru, the helper. And this is Eshu's wife. Today is Monday that I'm recording it. Eshu's day is today. And his wife shows up. This is the second time this has happened. I mentioned this. I posted an Instagram post where this card came out on a Monday as well. Let's see what's at the top. Egungun, the ancestors. All right, always there, always there. At the heart is Ajay Pupa, the mother. So the mother, the helper, and the ancestors. So lots of maternal energies. It's just the Yami, right? Primordial feminine energy. Right, my love. So that is my review. If you're interested in purchasing this deck, head to Amanat's Instagram page. I will leave the details somewhere here, perhaps, or here, wherever on the screen. Head to Amanat's page, go follow her, support her. This is an independent project. You know, we need to be supporting independent artists and creatives. I love this deck, Amanat. Thank you so much for gifting it to me. It has brought me so much comfort, you know, in moments where I felt confused or unsure, and the message that I needed, and so spot on every single time, has come through. So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So my loves, go check out Amanat's Yami Oracle. Go purchase, go support, go follow her, all of that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Drop a comment. Let me know how y'all feel about the Yami Oracle. Until your next message, be well.